Sometimes in the lives of royal families, there are such amazing coincidences that they feel like real gifts from fate. And such a day happened for Swedish Prince Carl Philip and his wife Princess Sofia on the 13th of June this year. Just imagine, they celebrated not one but two incredibly important events: the 10th anniversary of their wedding and the christening of their fourth child, little Princess Ines. I'll be honest with you. When I heard about this coincidence, I got goosebumps. Because really, how symbolic is it that the little one received her blessing on the exact same day her parents vowed eternal love to each other 10 years ago? It is not just a coincidence. It feels like a true sign from above, a reminder that love can work wonders. The ceremony took place in the chapel of Drottningholm Palace in Stockholm. And you know what? That is the very same place where Carl Philip and Sofia said, "I do," exactly 10 years ago. I think many of us remember that wedding. What a beautiful day it was. Sofia looked absolutely stunning in her gown with a lace train, wearing a tiara with diamonds and emeralds, gifted by her future in-laws, and her bouquet of myrtle branches, picked from the grounds of Sofero Castle. That Swedish royal bride tradition always touches me deeply. But let us return to the day at hand. The biggest surprise was the choice of godparents for little Ines. The main godmother of the princess was her cousin, Princess Estelle. Just imagine that. The future Queen of Sweden stepping into her very first role as a godmother. This is more than a family tradition. It is a symbol of generational continuity and a special bond between cousins. Princess Estelle, the eldest daughter of Crown Princess Victoria and Prince Daniel, has already shown, despite her young age, that she understands the seriousness of her future role. Do you remember how gracefully she behaves at official events? How lovingly she treats her younger relatives? And now she has a very special mission: to be a mentor and guardian to her little cousin for life. What is interesting is that this choice is not random at all. Prince Carl Philip himself is Princess Estelle's godfather. He stood by her at her christening back in 2012. So now we see a beautiful family chain forming. The uncle was the godfather of the niece, and now the niece becomes the godmother of his daughter. There is something so heartwarming and deeply human about that, don't you think? Besides Princess Estelle, little Ines has 4 other godparents, and each one brings a special story. Friedrich von der Esch is not just a close family friend. He is also the godson of Queen Silvia herself and a longtime companion of Prince Carl Philip. Klaas Kokum met the prince at Lundsberg boarding school, and their friendship has stood the test of time. His wife, Sandrine, was also named a godmother. And here is the fun fact: she is the half-sister of the famous Athena Onassis. And the youngest godmother is 23-year-old Tiara Larsson, the daughter of Princess Sofia's childhood friend, who was also a bridesmaid at the royal wedding in 2015. The full name of the Princess Ines Maria Lillian Silvia is a true tribute to family traditions. Each name carries deep meaning and honors beloved family members. Maria is in honor of Princess Sofia's mother. Lillian commemorates the great-aunt of Prince Carl Philip, Princess Lillian of Sweden. And Silvia, of course, is in honor of her beloved grandmother, Queen Silvia. What a beautiful tradition it is to keep the memory of past generations alive through the names of children. Princess Ines also received the title Duchess of Västerbotten, which once belonged to her great-grandmother, Princess Sibylla. This title holds a special place in the family's heart, because Princess Sibylla might have become Queen of Sweden if not for the tragic plane crash in 1947 that took the life of her husband, Prince Gustav Adolf. History sometimes makes such painful turns, but the memory lives on in new generations. The details of the ceremony were simply breathtaking in their beauty and symbolism. The little one wore the traditional royal christening gown that has been used for almost 120 years. Just imagine how many little princes and princesses have been christened in that gown, and the water used for the baptism was brought from the royal family's summer palace, Ceremonial, on the island of Åland, a lovely tradition that began with the christening of Crown Princess Victoria in 1977. Princess Sofia looked absolutely radiant in her buttercream-colored dress. The earrings she chose for the day were the same diamond drop earrings she wore on her wedding day 10 years ago. Those earrings were once part of Queen Josephine's corsage, now held in the Royal Treasure Collection. What a touching way to mark an anniversary while also paying tribute to family heritage. The entire ceremony was filled with a special atmosphere of warmth and love. Princes Alexander, Gabriel, and Julian, the older brothers, wore matching cream-colored suits for mayoral and looked so proud watching over their little sister. Crown Princess Victoria, Prince Daniel, and their son Prince Oscar, as well as Princess Madeline with her children, Prince Nicholas, Princess Leonor, and Princess Adrian, all gathered to share in this joyful celebration. One of the most moving sights was seeing 80-year-old Queen Silvia gazing at her new granddaughter with such tenderness. In her eyes you could read all the wisdom of her years and her boundless love for her family. King Carl Gustaf ceremonially awarded little Ines with the Order of the Seraphim, and afterwards, according to tradition, the baby was placed in a cradle that once belonged to King Charles XV. After the ceremony, a reception was held at the palace, where the entire royal family gathered at a festive table. One can only imagine the warm memories they shared of the wedding day 10 years ago. After all, back in June of 2015, many people doubted this union, a prince and a former model who had been on reality television. Time has proven that true love knows no boundaries or prejudice. Now Princess Ines has a whole life ahead of her, filled with discovery and royal tradition. With such a wonderful family surrounding her with love and support, and with her godmother being the future Queen Estelle, this little princess is sure to learn all the nuances of royal etiquette and the cherished traditions that make the Swedish monarchy so unique and beloved by the people. Because in the end, it is moments like this, when history blends with the present, and traditions are lovingly passed down through generations, that make royal families more than just symbols of power. They become the living guardians of a nation's soul. This is the kind of moving story about love, devotion, legacy, and family tradition that the Swedish royal family gave us. A day when two life-changing events, an anniversary and a baptism, came together in perfect harmony, becoming a symbol that time only strengthens true bonds. If you enjoy stories like this, where fate and tradition are woven into one rich tapestry, where every name, gesture, and glance carries meaning, do not forget to give this video a like. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And most importantly, let us know in the comments, which moment from this unforgettable day touched your heart the most? We truly would love to hear your thoughts. See you again in our next videos.